Tonight's Conference 2016 will begin with an extravagant parade of our distinguished and honorable guests. Our guests are crucial and important figures in the Malaysian healthcare profession, and we are privileged to have them with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, with great pleasure and respect, we present to you our guests of honor for this evening. Yang berbahagia, Datuk Sri Dr. CHEN, the Secretary General of the Ministry of Health Malaysia. Yang berbahagia, Prof. Datuk Sri Dr. Haji Abdul Hassan Asari bin Abdullah, Chairman of the IMAREX 2016. Yang Maha Setia, Datuk Mira Haji Wan Muhammad Nur bin Haji Ibrahim, Director General of the Fire and Rescue Department of Malaysia. Yang berbahagia, Datuk Zaitun binti Abdul Samad, Director General of the National Disaster Management Agency or NAPA.
Yang berbahagia, Datuk Dr. Faisal bin Osman, Director Melaka State Health Department. Yang setia, Tuan Nazimi bin Haji Mahmud, State Director of Fire and Rescue Department Melaka. And last but not least, Dr. Samaria Farizal binti Jamaluddin, Head of National Emergency Medicine and Trauma Services.
At this point of time, we kindly request everyone to remain standing as we sing our national anthem, the Garam. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Now, we would like to call on the stage Dr. Ahmad Ibrahim for the recitation of Dhamma.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. O Allah, guide us amongst those who you have guided, and grant us good health among those you have granted good health to, and protect us among those you have protected, and bless us in what has been given to us by you. O Allah, to you belongs all praise. You are the Lord of the heaven and earth, so to you is thanks and praise. You are the light of the heaven and earth, so to you is thanks and praise. You are the maintenance of the heaven and earth, so to you is thanks and praise. O Allah, we are submitted to you, and believe in you, and dependent on you, and return to you, refer back to you, and seek judgment from you. So grant us forgiveness for our past sins and you, those hidden and evident, from all of them we repent, and from those we have forgotten while we knew. O Allah, you are the most merciful of those who show mercy, the most merciful of those asked, and the most generous of those who give, the sustainer of everything, and you alone ever give. You who hear what we do not hear, and you who see what we do not see. You who change us in years by simply saying be. We thank you for our faith, family, health, and wealth. We seek refuge from you from the sins that we commit. Your blessings cannot be counted, nor favors without enemy. We also confess our sins and ask for your forgiveness. O Allah, you are forgiving, you have to forgive, so please forgive us. O Allah, bring the Quran, the spring of our hearts and the heart of our chest, the remover of our sadness and the refiler of our stress. Teach us what we do know and remind us what we've forgotten. O Allah, our hearts are vessels that carry our faith. May we always have our hearts seeking your faith. Forgive our parents, children, and have mercy on our faith. Heal our sins from all greatness, you alone are the one who cares. O Allah, we seek your protection from being infested, and
protection for our family in the land that we make blessed. Syria, Palestine, they are embracing freedom, naked supreme them, powerful supreme them, terrified supreme them, protect them from all direction as people that believe. We must encourage for their exhilaration for them. Have mercy on their disease, protect their sons and daughters. Give them strength victory and accept their mantles. O Allah, you are Al-Latif, be gentle to the Ummah of Muhammad. Have mercy on our teachers, those who showed us the way to you. Overlook their faults and make them as guided and to guide others. O Allah, make us the people of paradise and protect us from the fire. You give so much and truly we are most grateful for all you have given. O Allah, for every man you brought daylight, and when the day comes, you bring us air to bring life before another day. O Allah, bless us with wisdom, knowledge, and goodness. Give us peace and life that is full and fresh. Bless us with success, glory, and grace in this 5th International Conference on Major Incidents and Disaster Management 2016. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amin. Thank you, Dr. Ahmad Ibrahim, for the dua. May our event today be blessed and run smoothly, inshallah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon. My name is Sofina binti Zainal Abidin, and together with my dashing-looking partner Jimmy, will again be your MCs for today. By all means, sit back, relax, enjoy, and we can only hope that you will be pleased with what we have in store for you.
On behalf of our enthusiastic and highly dedicated Emirates Committee, we would like to extend our warmest welcome to all our distinguished and honorable guests who have sacrificed their precious time to be with us here today, in one of the most treasured and historical lands in Malaysia, Malacca.
We are truly humbled that these great figures are willing to be here with us today to witness and officiate the opening of our Emirates 2016 conference.
The International Major Incidents and Rescue Exercise Conference and Competition, or also known as Emirates, is a biannual event that was founded by our father of emergency medicine Malaysia, Prof. Dato Sri Dr. Abu Hassan, in 2010, to provide a platform for the acquisition of skills and knowledge in facing and hence managing major catastrophic events that have been witnessed frequently over the past few decades.
From fervent local participation, it has caught the attention of international participants of the surrounding neighboring countries such as Japan, Philippines, Thailand, and Indonesia. With more distinguished guests that have been invited for the management of disaster-related events from other parts of the world, it has evolved to be one of the most anticipated conferences in the field of emergency medicine. In the future, I am sure that this legacy will continue to expand and gain its popularity in the international arena. Now, we would like to invite the chairman of Emirates 2016, Professor Dato Sri Dr. Haji Abu Hassan As'ari bin Abdullah, to accompany Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. CHEN to come on the stage to strike the gong 3 times to kickstart our opening ceremony. Thank you Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Dr. Chen Chaw and Profesor Datuk Seri Abu Hassan.
To keep the momentum going, let's give a resounding round of applause to the chairman of the Emirates 2016 conference, Prof. Dr. Sri Dr. Haji Abdul Hassan, to give his opening speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, salam satu Malaysia, and good afternoon. Yang berbahagia Datuk Seri Dr. CHEN the Secretary General, Ministry of Health Malaysia. Yang amat setia Datuk Mira Haji Wan Muhammad Noor bin Haji Ibrahim, Director General Fire and Rescue Department of Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Datuk Zaitun binti Abdul Samad, Director General of National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Ghazali bin Osman, Director of Malacca State Health Department. Yang setia Tuan Nazili bin Haji Mahmud, State Director of Fire and Rescue Department, Malacca. Yang Profesor Dr. Sabarah Faizal Jamaluddin, Head of National Emergency Medicine and Pharmaceuticals, Ministry of Health Malaysia. Dr. Nur Hadi bin Muhammad Junid, Deputy Director of Medical of Malacca State of Health Department. Distinguished speakers, committee members, participants from overseas and participants from Malaysia, member of press, and everyone present today. I express and greatest gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the most merciful, for it is with His guidance and grace that we are all able to be here today and to finally materialize and deliver for everyone the 5th International Conference of Major Incident and Disaster Management 2016. Now, we are very fortunate today that our Secretary General of Malaysia, Dr. CHEN, has graciously agreed to be with us. And of course, I have to say my utmost appreciation to both Dr. Yang Amat Setia, Dr. Wan Mahno, and also Dr. Zaitun, representing the agencies that have been working so closely with us to enable us to deliver again this very exciting program, and also the conference and the competition that's going to be held these few days. And we have chosen the historical city of Malacca, and it is of course very exciting both in the city as well as the environment where we're going to have this program, especially the competition that we're going to have starting from the 20th to the 22nd. I must also say my utmost gratitude and thank to the state of government of Malacca, especially the Yang Amat Muhammad Datuk Sri Idris Harun, and also Yang Hormat Datuk Wira Naim Haji Abu Bakar, who have supported us in all aspects to enable us to organize this conference. As you all know, that in the challenge of our economic situation, to have a conference in as large a scale like this is extremely challenging. But for this year, we have chosen the theme entitled for the challenges of major incident, come what may, anytime, anyhow, anywhere, the best of us will be there. It really reflects the dedication and the readiness and the efficiency of the first responder that will be involved in this challenge of major incident. I must again say thank you to the Fire and Rescue Department, who has been very, very instrumental to enable us to create this program, especially in helping us to simulate the major incident scenario. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so fortunate that I managed to bring many of my friends who are champions in this arena all the way from all over the world, and to be here to share their experience, to deliver for you some of those experiences, which is so invaluable and really something that we have benefited for the past day and the coming a few more days. I'm getting their support and their commitment, and in fact many of them chose to give not one lecture but many more. I've heard some of the sharing. It was really astounding, and I'm sure that all of you who are now fortunate enough to be here today have heard and indulged in this presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, just to mention that the program is also being aired live streaming. For those who are not able to come, they can just go into the Facebook live streaming and they can enjoy and also benefited from those presentations. Well, it's my job and duty, with pleasure of course, to introduce my friends that I brought from all over the world. May I introduce to you, from Abu Dhabi, Professor Dr. Fikri Abu Zilan. From France, person involved directly in the Black Friday in Paris. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Eric Review. From Abu Dhabi, may I introduce Dr. Ashraf Afni. And we have Dr. Abdul Khoury from France. And we have two men who's now ready to play rugby. Look at their jersey. May I introduce to you Dr. Ahmad Babu. And of course, we have heard actually the interesting presentation of my friend from Hong Kong and also some incidents in China, Dr. Axel Xie. Another good friend of mine, very exciting person who have many experiences from Medicine Sans Frontier, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Khaled Manapar. All the way from Afghanistan, now settled in Netherlands. And also a person who shared experience from the Philippines, ladies and gentlemen, Professor Dr. Ted Abrosa. And all the way from Jakarta, may I introduce Dr. Yogi from Rumah Sakit Cipto, and also Dr. Bambang from Rumah Sakit Cipto. And with us also, and he's away for a while, ladies and gentlemen, may I also introduce to you Dr. Abdullah Al-Shamari from Saudi Arabia, who was very kind to share with us his experience with the Stampede and the Great Collapse. And also we must know that there are many local experts whose name I'm not able to mention now, but there are so many of them. And with all these people, and to enable us to organize this conference in such a way, that I must say that Malaysians and those who are present today have benefited enormously. I also like here now to say that this whole program has started a few weeks ago. We started with the pre-conference courses, And we have 4 pre-conference courses, and it has been very, very well attended. And also must thank Professor Frika Rosina, who conducted a course entitled Critical Clinical Decision Making, and our coordinator, Dr. Sri Rao, have conducted the Trauma Mulash course, and Dr. Ahmad Ibrahim, who have conducted the course Critical Incident Stress Management or the Psychological First Aid. And of course, we also inserted a very special program which we call Rescue in Austere Condition or Rescue in High Risk Condition. Now, after the courses before the main conference, we also conducted one more special course for the referee and the judges of the competition. There have to be a special course because it's not easy to be a referee for this very sophisticated competition of major incident rescue and response. As you all know, the conference has started a day ago, and we have to thank the support from the industry that have been very kind to display their equipment and advanced technology where we benefited from it, and of course we make a little money from that to support our program these few days. And I also have seen the hall is always full when the conference was on, and I managed to sit in to listen to some. The presentation was really very high quality. And then also, as you have heard this afternoon, we had also the large talk. And of course, starting from the 20th, we will have the very exciting major incident rescue exercise and response. Now, for this, we have benefited from the attendance for the conference, at least 500 participants, and also for the rescue, there will be at least 400 to 500 participants that will be camping in the forest stay and botanical garden of Aikro, Malacca, and during which they will be living simply and be given food, which is like in a disaster environment, and then scenario will be injected and they will rescue and respond. And of course, they will be judged by very, very well trained and expert in this business. And we will get the best who will perform and who give them a token of appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, our program is not just hard and technical. We also have some fun, and tonight we'll have the gala dinner. I hope everybody can attend, just to let ourselves relax and loose and enjoy. And of course, we also invite the foreign speakers to continue to contribute to our economy by, going and enjoy some of our food and also our great Malacca hospitality. Well, I have to register my thanks to Dr. Sri CHEN. And as you all know, Dr. Sri CHEN is a very good golfer, and I played with him, I always lose. But now I don't think he can win because he is very busy. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Sri CHEN is a very, very great person in the expert of money. He was working in Treasury before, and I'm just saying to him that we survived this challenge of getting money, but if you have some money, please give us a bit more to support us in this conference. And also I'd like to thank Dr. Wira Wan. And Dr. Wira Wan is keeping commitment for the many years that we have benefited from. And in fact, he have let us use the helicopter for the launching of the IMRX competition. For Dr. Dayton, we hope to work with you continuously. And for Dr. Ghazali, thank you very much for lending me all your great stuff. They are very good, they work very hard, and they look very pretty and handsome, and they actually motivate us. And I'd like to mention especially Tom Nasili, for who have been working with us and also have graciously allowed us to use his facility for our conference. But the real champion for this, I must mention this person's name. Can you please give a round of applause to Dr. Fadli Yahya, the head of the Department of Emergency Medicine, who is now on wheelchair and yet like a stroll. He can walk. And just one day, I hope we can play golf together again. Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah and mashallah, we have a conference to benefit, and we have also a competition to enjoy. So I will say this, that I am taking all the credit for the hard work of everyone. Again, a round of applause for my beloved committee members. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sri, for your lovely speech. It is now time to invite our honorable guest, Yang Berbahagia, Datuk Sri Dr. Chen CHAW, Secretary General of Ministry of Health Malaysia, to give his speech and to officially launch the IMARES Conference 2016.
Thank you, the Master of Ceremony. Yang Bahagia Datuk Bira Haji Wan Muhammad Noor bin Haji Ibrahim, Director General Fire and Rescue Department of Malaysia. Yang Bahagia Datuk Zaitun binti Ahmad Abdul Samad, Director General National Disaster Management Agency or NACMA. Yang Bahagia Datuk Dr. Ghazali bin Osman, Director of Melaka State Health Department. Yang Bahagia Profesor Datuk Sri Dr. Haji Abu Hassan Ashari bin Abdullah, Organizing Chairman of International Major Incident Rescue Exercise Conference, IMAREX 2016. Dr. Sabaria Kaizal, Head of National Emergency Medicine and Trauma Service. Tuan Nazili, State Director of Fire Rescue Department of Melaka. Ladies and gentlemen, selamat petang, salam sejahtera, and salam satu Malaysia. First and foremost, I'd like to extend my heartiest congratulations to organizing committee and to all the other agencies for their commendable efforts in successfully organizing this conference on major incidents and disaster management 2016. This conference to us is indeed a very good platform for sharing of best practices and experience in major incident disaster management. The Ministry of Health, Malaysia, is certainly very supportive of such noble effort that aim to assist in the transformation of Malaysia's healthcare system towards achieving world-class standard. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first experience in Malaysia, Malaysia is blessed with tropical climate all year round. Like what Dr. Abu said, you can play golf throughout the year. Yeah, and sadly, time is only the constraint. Despite being geographically located outside the Pacific Rim of Fire, in Malaysia we are still vulnerable to natural hazards, including flood, forest fire, tsunami, landslide, epidemic, and haze. In Malaysia, we always used to joke we have 3 seasons: hot, rainy, and haze. Right? Luckily, this year there's no haze. All right. Yes, you have heard in 2014 the country had faced a major flood, which had reached a height of 30 feet, and it's such a flood that we have trouble to deal with, and we were caught unguarded. In 2015, we have never experienced earthquake before, but we experienced that in Sabah, in Mount Kinabalu, a major disaster to us where a number of climbers didn't survive the earthquake. And it was a task and commendable effort by our emergency team to carry out the rescue in that area. We also had to take into account man-made disasters that we never expect. Recently, last September, a bus overturned in Karak Highway, which is about 2 hours from here in Genting Highland, full of foreign tourists, and was severely injured. These, among other incidents, have definitely took a toll on our emergency services as well as rescue agencies. Realizing the magnitude of such a disaster we are faced, becoming more demanding and dangerous. Disaster management has been in central focus of our government in the recent years. This is evidenced by the Malaysia's latest 5-year plan, 2016 to 2020, which focused on strengthening disaster risk management across 5 phases. That is, prevention, mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. As a matter of fact, this month is the National Preparedness for Disaster, all right, which is going to be carried out by Dato' Zaitun Office. We will make it a point that the month of October is the preparedness month for disaster, and really glad, and it will be officiated on the 23rd of October this year. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Emirates is first held and conducted by Professor Dr. Abu Hassan, with a compliment to you, on 2010 in response to the increasing need of a global total quality management in managing patients in the midst of disaster. This is, I understand, is a biannual event, and this year marks its 5th edition. I was surprised Professor Abu never approached me for any funding. All right? As the saying goes, if you never ask, the answer will always be no. So make it a point to ask for me next year. All right? With each passing edition, it has grew into becoming a more dynamic, evolving convention that gathers disaster experts from all around the globe with one goal: to form an organized, skillful emergency medical rescue team in response to disaster. We are very lucky today that we have so many experts from all over the country to come here to share with us their experiences. All right, so I hope that all of us can really benefit from their experience and their knowledge. As mentioned by Professor Abu, this year's theme of the conference is for the challenges in major incident, come what may, anytime, anyhow, anywhere. The best of us will be there. This is also in line with the Ministry of Health tagline, Kami Sedia Membantu. We are always ready to help. But the most important thing is the collaboration with all the agencies is very important. So today we have the Fire Department, the National Department, the State Department. Everybody is coming together for whenever there's a disaster. And in Malaysia, we started the Blue Ocean Strategy, that is to cut across all the bureaucracy to achieve fast result, low cost, and sustainable effort. So this year, we are lucky that Emirates competition is held in Melaka, one of the most historical states in Malaysia. The famous warrior of Melaka, which is Hang Tuah, was born here, and his stories of strength, agility, and intelligence are legendary. In keeping to that spirit of Hang Tuah, all participants will be pushed to their limit in dealing with disastrous situations. The competition will be a great platform for all the participants to challenge and learn from each other in response to major incidents. I do hope the spirit of the warriors will ignite the passion, curiosity, and determination to provide an outstanding emergency care service to those in need. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my sincere hope that this conference and those who participate in it will gain much knowledge and wisdom, all right, from all the speakers, and bring away with such experience, and hopefully you can apply it in the future. On that note, I hereby officiate the 5th International Conference on Major Incident and Disaster Management 2016. Thank you.
Thank you, Dato', for your lovely speech. As a symbol of launching of this grand ceremony. Officiating ceremony.
As a symbol of thanks, we now invite Prof. Dato Sri Dr. Haji Abu Hassan to present a small token of appreciation to our honorable guests. Yang berbahagia, Dato' Sri Dr. Chen CHAW, Secretary General of the Ministry of Health, Malaysia.
Now, I would like to call upon the stage Yang Berhormat, Yang Amat Setia, Datuk Wira Haji Wan Muhammad Nur bin Haji Ibrahim, the Director General, Fire and Rescue Department of Malaysia.
The next, Yang berbahagia, Dato' Zaitun binti Abdul Samad, Director General for the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
The next one, Yang Berbahagia, Datuk Dr. Ghazali bin Osman, Director of Malacca State Health Department.
Yang setia, Tuan Nazili bin Haji Mahmud, State Director of the Fire and Rescue Department, Malacca.
And last, but certainly not least, I would like to call upon the stage Dr. Sabaria Faizah binti Jamaluddin, the Head of National Emergency Medicine and Trauma Service.
Thank you, Dato', for presenting the gifts. Now, in the tradition of our passionate and artistic and creative Professor Dr. Haji Abdul Hassan, we have a surprise performance for everyone. This dance group was formed last year during the International Clinical Conference of Emergency Medicine in PWTC KL. And they also performed internationally in the ASEAN Conference of Emergency Medicine in November last year. Presenting the Funky Avengers.
Sunrise, I think it's so cool how we revenge ourselves for unimagined tragedies. Let me tell you now, oh, before you leave. Yes, yes, yes. Touch me. What is that? Next, severe yes, yes. Thank you to the performers. Sadly, we have come to the end of our opening ceremony. I would like to invite our VIPs, Usher, Professor Datuk Sri Abu Hassan, to head over to the exhibition center at the first floor for the launching and presentation of certificates to our general sponsors. And as for the rest of the audience, the conference will continue with the symposium. Thank you. Symposium 2A will be held in the Grand Ballroom, while Symposium 2B is at the first floor. Kindly proceed to the respective receptive please. Thank you.
Kita kena bawah.